Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Apryl Jones from Love and Hip Hop. And she's also Omarion's, children's mother too as well. And she was dating Omarion's, close friend at one point in time, which is Little Fizz, aka Drew. It's alleged that Drew cannot come around Apryl Jones or her children due to court ordered because of his alleged past with Monique Slaughter and his alleged past with, dealing with marijuana and things like that. And Omarion made sure that Little Fizz was not going to be playing daddy to his kids. But we got Apryl out here, and people are questioning whether Apryl Jones is really a good mother. And she has been receiving some backlash. People been talking hella smack about her because of video that she released on her Instagram where she was dancing. We know she can dance. We know Omarion is a dancer too as well. So we know the kids are going to be talented when it comes to dancing, when it comes to arts, when it comes to different things too as well. But some people were not happy to see Apryl Jones with the poles, a dancing pole in the house. But the kids was dancing on a dancing pole, and she displayed this to the public. So let's check this out. So, she was doing the most. It is what it is. But you got Zelly Swag basically in her comment section throwing shots at her, talking about not the babies on the pole. Like, what's going on? So people have been out here looking at Apryl Jones like, what's up? And they have been leaving terrible comments about Apryl Jones. So let's just check out the video. I was like, Lord have mercy, what is going on with this situation? And so as you can see, she's dancing. She's probably having exercise time, with the kids or whatever. So the kids are dancing. They're on the pole. The pole has been used for, basically exercise today. And people can go to studios, learn how to be on the pole too as well, and things like that. So it's a part of exercise. It's almost like dancing on the pole is almost like a part of, the culture of exercise and everything else like that. But some people was like, why is the kid on the pole? And why does Apryl Jones think this is okay? But if she's looking at it as to be a part of exercise, or maybe her kids want to be who wants to be in the circus, or basically, it's a part of training. It's a part of life with the pole. I don't know what's going on with this situation, but I was just like, Apryl, what is going on, baby girl? So Apryl got the kids over there dancing on the pole or whatever, and people saying this proves and shows that she's unfit. But some people also saying that maybe it's a part of exercise, because in the gym, when you're in middle school, elementary school, and high school too as well, you got to climb up a rope. I don't know if they still do that too as well. Maybe her kids want to be in gymnastics. Who knows? So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. But people are just saying Apryl is a fraud and she's fugazi for this situation, and basically saying that she doesn't have the fortitude to teach her kids morals and values. I was like, what's going on? I mean, they've been watching the internet with Apryl Jones really coming at her like, whoa. I was just like, damn girl, I don't even know why you put that video out there, but she probably thought it was no harm in it. But people are saying with Apryl Jones' track record of her being out here in the streets with this person, that person, in the streets with rappers and different people, and allegedly on some substance and chasing rappers, and then doing an Instagram live, basically bragging about the game wanting her, ASAP wanting her, these rappers wanting her, this person want her, that person wants her, and basically putting her body out there for it to be auctioned off. So you guys tell me what you think about that situation. I was like, Lord have mercy, it is crazy out here in these streets. Quarantine time means that people are more open to showing what they do daily, and what they do daily might not live up to other people's standards. So you better be careful. So it is what it is with that situation. So you guys tell me what you think about that. I was just like, Lord have mercy. So then let's move on to the situation, with Hurricane Chris. We're going to talk about Hurricane Chris, but first we're going to talk about Huey's situation. Huey was a rapper that basically, he came out with Pop, Lock It, Drop It. Like, who does not like Pop, Lock It, Drop It? That was my shit. I used to love to see people do this dance. This dance was on point. Pop, Lock, and Drop It. And so, Huey was actually, 32 years old, and he was actually murdered on Friday. We don't know who did it. when, what, and how with this situation. The cops don't know. People are alleging foul play too as well. People don't know if it's the Jump Out Boys or not. So it's a crazy situation. But this man leaves behind a daughter that's 13, I believe. And, you know, he was putting out music and he was basically getting his feet back wet in the entertainment business, even though he has been performing and he has other albums out, but they didn't do as well as Pop Lock It Drop It Baby. That was the shit. That was the song. And, you know, Mr. Huey, you know, the rapper, his real name is Lawrence Franklin Jr. He was shot outside his home, the 1800 block of Martin Luther King Boulevard. Authorities received news about his arrival at the hospital around 10:50 p.m. and he shortly died after. R.I.P. Rest in power, my brother. And hopefully, you know, you'll get justice too here on earth, even though you're not here, but your family will receive justice. And hopefully we can stop any violence in our community right now while we're trying to get change, where we're trying to, you know, defund the police department and change the hiring process and the applications of police officers and, you know, the people that are in charge when it comes to the DA, when it comes to the chief, when it comes to the sergeant, when it comes to just applying to be a police officer, having the community involved. So it'd be a good thing if we can put violence on a hold until we get justice for, you know, our people, Breonna Taylor and so many other people that lost their life, you know, dealing with police officers too as well. So this situation is just crazy, for real, for real. And I was just like, damn, I really like this song. And the dude was a cool guy. Like, he handled his business. There was nothing negative about him in the media or anything else like that. But the night that he was shot, the night that his life was taken, a 21-year-old man was shot too as well with non-fatal issues. So people don't know if the cases are connected. But also, you know, they're also saying in Kinloch, Missouri, where Lawrence Franklin Jr., aka Huey, was murdered, is right next to Ferguson, Missouri. And basically people are thinking that it's something shady with the situation because that is the same place that Michael Brown was killed in 2015. He was shot. He was 18 years old by a police officer too as well. So there's a lot going on with this situation where people got their eyebrows up and they're looking because some people think things are fishy. So RIP to this brother, you know, Huey, aka Lawrence Frank Jr. Rest in power, my brother. And then we move on to another rapper, and, you know, it's just a crazy situation what's going on with, you know, the rappers from the early 2000s. So we have, you know, Huey, he was fatally shot in Missouri, in his hometown. Like, that is crazy. And then we get to, you know, Hurricane Chris and his situation. And Hurricane Chris basically is alleged to have, you know, taken someone's life, allegedly in self-defense, that he was actually defending himself because his car was being stolen. And, you know, I guess he had no other choice, so he had to defend himself. If you guys don't know who Hurricane Chris is Hey Baby, Hey Baby, Holly Berry. And so Chris, you know, basically, you know, he's 31 years old. He's an artist. He was slapped with second-degree murder charges after a shooting went down at a Texaco gas station in Louisiana, which left one man dead. Now, New Hip Hop News is saying that Hurricane Chris told them he was acting in self-defense. So basically, I guess, you know, Hurricane Chris told Hot News Hip Hop saying that Hurricane Chris told them that it was self-defense. So I don't know if that's going to hinder him or that's going to be good for him. I have no idea how that situation is going to pan out, because when you're on the line for your life, you don't do interviews with anybody unless you have an official attorney, and you don't omit or nothing. You just basically, you could tell the story, or you could just tell people what you're facing. But in any event, you know, Hurricane Chris, he is refuting the claims that, you know, he basically did something illegal. He said that allegedly Hurricane Chris said that he was acting in self-defense, and the police department is saying that Hurricane Chris was not acting in self-defense at all. So we're going to see what's going to happen with this situation. And also, Hurricane Chris allegedly, this is allegedly saying that he claimed that they were trying to steal his car and things like that. So we're going to see how the situation pans out. But here is Hurricane Chris speaking on the situation.
Hello world, hello world, hello world. I'm sure you got the news by now. I was involved in a very unfortunate incident on Friday morning. A very unfortunate incident. I want to thank everybody who's been praying for the family of the deceased and everybody who's been praying for my family. After a good, thorough investigation, my name will be cleared. Let God work. Watch God work. God bless. Thank you.
There you have it. You have Hurricane Chris speaking on the situation. You guys tell me what you think about the situation. Peace and love.